Hey, Skull Nation. What's up, you purple-blooded warriors? Grab your horns and huddle up because today, we're diving headfirst into the wild world of Vikings news that's got the whole league buzzing. Imagine this. The roar of Croke Park in Dublin shaking the Irish soil as our Minnesota Vikings clash with the Pittsburgh Steelers in a heart-pounding 24-21 thriller that left us on the edge of our seats. But hold up. Did you know that epic showdown just smashed viewership records across the pond? Yeah, 7.9 million eyes glued to every snap, proving the Vikings are taking over the globe one international smash at a time. Stick with me because this isn't just stats. It's the story of how our boys in purple are igniting football fever worldwide, and I've got the inside scoop to fuel your fire. Who's ready to break it down? Let's charge. That Dublin duel wasn't just a game, it was a global takeover, Skull fans. Picture the scene. Croke Park, the historic heart of Irish sports, transformed into a sea of purple and black and gold, with over 30,000 fans from both sides packing the stands under a crisp September sky. The Steelers edged us out 24-21 in a nail-biter that had Aaron Rodgers slinging lasers and our Vikings defense clawing back with every turnover. Justin Jefferson was a beast, hauling in key grabs that kept us alive, but Pittsburgh's late field goal sealed the deal. As a die-hard Vikings fan, my heart broke a little, but man, what a show. Our boys fought like lions, proving we're no pushovers on foreign turf. And get this, that raw energy translated to insane numbers. We're talking 7.9 million viewers on TV and digital alone, skyrocketing 68% above the average for NFL Network's 2024 international games. That's second only to the 2023 Dolphins-Chiefs fireworks in Frankfurt. Talk about elite company. From 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time straight through the final whistle, we peaked at over 9 million tuned in, not even counting the local over-the-air crowds in Minneapolis and Pittsburgh. Skull Nation, this is proof positive. The Vikings are the international draw everyone's craving. What do you think? Did that viewership spike make you prouder to rock the horn? But let's zoom out, because this win for the Steelers doesn't dim our shine. It's rocket fuel for the Vikings' global mission. Think about it. Ireland's first ever regular season NFL game, and we delivered the drama that hooked a nation. The economic buzz alone is wild, projected €64 million pumped into Dublin, with fans flooding Temple Bar for pre-game pints and post-game laments. Our purple pride was everywhere, from Jefferson's sideline dances to the Skull chants echoing off ancient stones. As your passionate Vikings voice, I gotta say, seeing our team pioneer this turf-swapping adventure, it's electric. We're not just playing football. We're planting purple flags across the map. Now, layer in those stats for the credibility kick. Nielsen's big data and Adobe Analytics crunched the numbers, confirming this as a historic haul. Up 68% from last year's international average? That's not luck. That's the magnetic pull of Sam Darnold stepping up in J.J. McCarthy's absence, our O-line holding firm against the steel curtain, and Brian Flores scheming blitzes that had Pittsburgh sweating. Fans, remember how we trounced the Bengals 48-10 in Week 3? That momentum carried over, even in defeat. It's building something bigger. Hey, drop in the comments. Did you catch the game live? Or were you screaming at highlights? Your stories fire me up. Teasing what's next keeps the adrenaline pumping, right? Because while Dublin's still buzzing from our battle, the Vikings jetpack straight into London for a triple-threat international gauntlet starting this Sunday. We're facing the Cleveland Browns at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time kickoff, exclusive on NFL Network, streamable on NFL Plus across all your devices. 3 straight weeks in the UK. That's our chance to flip the script and stack those W's. Imagine the vibe. Wembley-level crowds, fish and chips with a side of Skull, and our boys hungry to avenge that Irish heartbreaker. Skull Nation, are you waking up early for this? Tell me below, Browns who? Shifting gears to the storytelling heart. Envision the Vikings' journey from US Bank Stadium's frozen tundra to Europe's electric arenas. This Dublin clash was Chapter 1 of our 2025 Overseas Odyssey, kicking off after the Brazil opener where the Chargers topped the Chiefs. With 7 international tilts total, we're headliners, drawing eyes like no other. That's 7.9 million? It's a testament to Kevin O'Connell's squad blending grit with glamour. Rodgers versus our secondary was poetry in motion, even if it stung. As a fan who's bled purple since the Randy Moss days, I live for these moments that expand our empire. Diving deeper into the numbers that don't lie, excluding those local OTA feeds, we still dominated digital streams and NFL Network airwaves. Peak viewership hitting 9 million during crunch time. That's when Jefferson's contested catches and Jordan Addison's speed bursts had the world gasping. Compared to past internationals, this was a 68% leap. Hello, credibility. It's not just views. It's validation that Vikings football transcends borders. What stat blows your mind most, fam? Hit the comments and let's geek out together. As we pivot to London prep, feel the suspense building like a fourth-quarter drive. The Browns, with their own rebuild vibes, come in scrappy after a mixed-bag start. But our Vikings? We're 2-2 now, licking wounds but loaded with firepower. Tottenham's modern magic will amplify every roar. And with NFL Plus making it seamless to stream, no excuse to miss a snap. This trilogy, us then whoever follows in weeks 6 and 7, sets the stage for Germany and Spain later. Skol fans, who's your bold prediction for a key play? Share it. I read every one, wrapping this segment with a fan-fueled hook. Remember, every global glance cements the Vikings as pioneers. That Dublin debut, despite the L, showcased our resilience. 24-21 means we scored 21 on foreign soil, with Darnold threading needles under pressure. The Rooney family's Irish roots added poetic flair, their merch shop in Dublin selling out Steelers swag amid our purple invasion. But us? We brought the heart, the hustle, the horn. It's moments like these that make me love this team more. Quick poll. Steelers or Browns? Which rivalry boils your blood hotter? Vote in the comments. Now, let's crank the energy on why these numbers matter to you and me. That 7.9 million isn't abstract. It's brothers in arms from Minneapolis to Manchester, all united in purple passion. Up 68% from 24 averages, it screams growth. More eyes mean more hype, more recruits to Skol Nation worldwide. And peaking at 9 million? That's primetime drama, fueled by florist defensive stands that forced 3-and-outs when it counted. As your hype man, I'm yelling from the rooftops. This is our era. Storytelling twist. Flashback to the pregame buzz, with 30,000 plus visitors turning Dublin into a Viking-Steelers festival. Cobblestone streets alive with chants, players sampling. Guinness, responsibly, of course, and that electric tailgate vibe spilling into Croke Park. We lost the scoreboard, but won the narrative, proving the NFL's Emerald I'll bet was gold. Stats seal it. Second to only Mahomes Reed in Frankfurt. Fans, did the international flavor change how you watched? Spill the tea below. Teasing the horizon keeps us locked in. London's calling with the Browns. A matchup ripe for redemption. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tottenham's sleek pitch under lights. Our speed demons like Addison will feast on jet lag. With 3 London games stacked, the Vikings are the pulse of Europe's NFL pulse. NFL Network exclusive, but NFL Plus streams it everywhere. Phones, TVs, you name it. Skol Nation, set those alarms. This is where we turn heads. What's your game day ritual for early kicks? Let's swap tips. Building suspense like a Justin Jefferson route. After Dublin's close call, every fan's plotting our bounce back. That 21-point output? Solid foundation, with our run game churning yards against Pittsburgh's front. Viewership-wise, excluding OTA locals, we own the global feed, 7.9 million strong. A 68% surge that's rewriting record books. It's not hype. Nielsen and Adobe back it, making this the stuff of legends. Narrative depth. The human side shines through. Fans crossing oceans, forging bonds over shared heartbreak. Croke Park's history, from Gaelic games to gridiron glory, amplified our grit. Even in defeat, Vikings' pride swelled, with post-game Skol echoes rivaling any U.S. Dome roar. As a lifelong fan, it hits home. We're global ambassadors now. Hey, who's the unsung hero from Dublin for you? Comment and crown him. Hook to the future. But enough reflection. London looms large, with the Browns waiting to test our resolve. Sunday's showdown at Tottenham isn't just a game. It's vindication. A chance to top that 9 million peak with a victory parade. Stream on NFL Plus. Catch every angle. 3 consecutive UK clashes mean sustained spotlight. Germany's Falcons Colts in Week 10. Spain's Dolphins Commanders in 11. Skull fans, are we predicting a shutout D? Drop your score. Energizing the core. Those viewership vaults aren't accidents. They're the Vikings' charisma at work. 7.9 million. Second ever for NFL Network internationals. Up 68% from last year? That's the Darnold to Jefferson connection captivating casters worldwide. Peaking higher during money time shows we deliver when stakes soar, even sans McCarthy. Story arc peaks. Relive the tension. Fourth quarter push. Steelers go-ahead kick. Our final heave falling short. Yet, 30,000 plus in attendance. Economic boom of $75 million for Ireland? We ignited it all. Purple poured in, outnumbering black in spots, turning Temple Bar into temporary Mall of America. Fans, that global skull? Pure magic. What memory from the game replays in your head? Share for the community vibe. Suspense builder. Now, exhale Dublin, inhale London, Browns at Tottenham are staged to steal. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time exclusive. NFL Plus ready. This week's the pivot in our international trilogy, setting tone for weeks 6 to 7. With the league's eyes on us post-Dublin smash, victory here catapults us. Quick question. Jefferson MVP again, or Addison breakout? You decide in comments. Diving into legacy. This 7.9 million milestone cements Vikings as international icons. Trailing only Frankfurt's 2023 spectacle. Our 68% jump signals surging appeal. Digital streams exploding as fans worldwide ditch sleep for purple. From 12:30 Eastern Time onward, 9 million locked in. That's communal roar across time zones. Narrative flair. Behind the stats, stories abound. Rooney roots making it family affair. Our players embracing Irish culture with pub visits and fan meets. Croke Park's legacy. Reborn under Friday lights. Wait, Sunday sun. Hosted grit that transcended scores. Defeat, fuel. As your Vikings whisperer, I'm obsessed. Fans, rate the Dublin experience 1 to 10 below. Tease with triumph. Yet, redemption arcs are football's finest. Enter London, Browns beware. Tottenham's turf awaits our thunder. NFL Network beaming its stateside. NFL Plus Global. 3-game UK run? Our dynasty abroad begins now. Skull Nation, who's starting the watch party? Tag a buddy. Wrapping the viewership victory lap. 7.9 million isn't a number. It's a movement, Skull faithful. Second highest ever, 68% above 24 norms, with 9 million peaks proving our drama's universal. Nielsen's stamp? Ironclad. Excluding local OTA, we dominated the world feed. Story close. The essence? A 24 to 21 saga that bonded nations, with Jefferson's flair and Flores fire etching history. Dublin's €64 million windfall? Our gift. Purple hearts unbroken, we march on. What if we flipped it in London? Dream with me. Comments open. Final hype hook. Speaking of, gear up for Browns at Tottenham. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Pure fire on NFL Network/NFL Plus. This international surge, from Dublin highs to London lights, screams Vikings dominance. 3 straight abroad? Unmatched. Fans, subscribe for every update. Your Skull Squad needs you. All right, Skull Warriors, as we close this epic dispatch from the front lines of Vikings news, let's soak in the big picture. That Dublin dazzler drew 7.9 million global devotees, a 68% explosion that's rewriting the international playbook. We're not just contenders. We're conquerors, peaking at 9 million during those do-or-die drives. From Croke Park's hallowed grounds to Tottenham's tomorrow, our purple wave crashes unstoppable. One last narrative nudge. Picture the post-game glow, fans toasting resilience, players plotting payback, the world whispering Vikings with awe. That second-place ranking? Stepping stone to firsts. As your fired-up fan brother, this fuels my soul. Hey, what's your hottest take on our overseas outlook? Flood the comments. I reply to all. And boom, call to action time. If this breakdown had you skull ing at your screen, smash that like button, drop your thoughts below, subscribe for non-stop Vikings news, and share with your fellow purple diehards. Turn notifications on. Next drops on London Fire. Until then, horns up, Skol Vikings.